and said, tell me the words you long to hear, and I'll sing them loud and clear. Let me heal the wounds you've held on.
Hi everyone, my name's Micah, and thank you for joining me today on my YouTube channel, where I help folks bring light and guidance into their personal and spiritual awakening. And today, I want to share with you how to recognize your ego. This, for me, was something that has been, or was, or is, still is to this day, very paramount. I mean, huge, drastic. It has allowed me to look into myself, find my soul, connect with myself, recognizing my ego, and then letting go of it. But first I wanted to share with you how to recognize it, because I know sometimes that can be hard. For me, it was very hard. I didn't know that I was egotistical until I was about 22 or 23 years old. And mind you, I'm 27 now. So within the last 4 or 5 years, there's been drastic change for me. And if you know me from the past and you happen to be watching this video, you might be able to tell that. And for me, it was being made aware of the fact that I was egotistical. And I want to, at this moment in time, give a huge shout out to my ex-girlfriend at the time. Well, she was my girlfriend at the time, my ex now, who actually told me that. She was the one that let me know that I was egotistical, because I wasn't aware of it. I didn't know what it was. And I guess with that said, I kind of let you know what it is. What is the ego? What I've found, what I've been shown, what I've researched, you know, through all of my moments looking into myself and like finding myself and just really diving deep into that and connecting with that, I found that it's the want, you know, the selfishness, the pride, the want to be better than someone else or have more than someone else, or want, you know, suffering. That was what it was. And what I've realized through that is being egotistical is simply living in the past. It is allowing your past situations and your past experiences to heavily affect your right now. And it's sometimes can be hard to even recognize that you're doing that, because you're like, no, this is who I am. This is who I am. And the more you can tell yourself, like, no, this isn't who I am, because it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't feel right to you to react that way or to respond a certain way in a certain situation, you have the ability to change that. Like, you have the power to change that through recognizing your ego and how it plays out in your life. For example, for me, my ego plays out when I get extremely hungry, right? Which is natural because it's a survival instinct, which when your ego gets to a point, you get super ego, where your survival instinct, like you do whatever it takes to get what you need. Once I realize that when I'm hungry, I get super fucking irritated, pardon my language, super irritated about being hungry. And then it causes me to be snappy and to be rude and to kind of be quick to judge, which is another, you know, ego thing. Just respond to situations that weren't who I truly was on the inside. I'm a very loving, compassionate, empathetic, caring person, and I want to give that to everyone. So for me to be in a situation where I'm reacting out of anger or out of, you know, resentment or judgment or something, like some sort of emotion like that, it doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't align with who I truly am or in the best version of myself. And I just broke down those walls. You know, I just told myself, no, this is not who you are, and you know who you are. And the more you tell yourself, this isn't who I am, and you're like, open yourself up to the wonder and to the possibilities of who you truly are. Because we all have a story we live by. There's a story that we're told. You know, you've been through this, so you're this sort of survivor. Or you're a mother of, you're a child of a single mother. Or you are a single mother. Or you're a divorcee. Or a widower, or, you know, whatever the story is that you're telling yourself, That's who you become. But you have the opportunity and the capability and the possibility to literally be any and everything that you could have ever imagined. All you have to do is recognize your ego, break that, and just watch it unfold. Watch the possibilities and the situations in your life come as you grow through letting go of your ego and recognizing it. Yeah, it's been a beautiful process letting go of my ego and finding myself and realizing that like there is enough for everyone. There is enough for everyone. There is an abundance for everyone. And I genuinely feel wholeheartedly that the sooner that we can all recognize our egos and we can let go of our egos and understand that if we just help, even if it's just a little bit, however we can, just a little bit, if we all do that, it amounts to this amazing thing of we all just have everything that we need. And it really does work that way. It's just about that feeling and that emotion and attaching it to what is right inside of you and letting go of the ego and the fear and the resentment and the judgment and the jealousy and comparing yourself to everyone else, because comparing yourself to everyone else doesn't get you anywhere, which is another part of the ego. You know, it's that selfishness, you know, like, am I or am I not better? Am I or am I not good enough? You know, it's just that self-criticism really just is detrimental to yourself. You know, just believe and know without a shadow of a doubt you are the best version of yourself, and you'll be and do anything you could ever imagine. Now with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, or hit comment down below if you have any suggestions of anything else that you'd like me to talk about. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Namaste.